Potatoes.
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 Potatoes. Potato.
At least it's going to fill up our fucking mismatch farm.
Well, usually in the beginning, the farm does get a little mix-matchy, and that's okay. You know, we're now a potato farm, mostly.
Why do you choose potatoes?
Because it states they yield again after. So, like, might as well have potatoes. Now, will it make it within that time slot? It's iffy. But we have potatoes. Potatoes. The water can is in this one. I need to organize these.
Yeah, you do.
Soon. Not yet. We want to go back for those berries after this section. And whatnot.
Riveting.
Do you like potatoes? I made a lot of good potatoes this past week.
I see my local farmer as he waters his crops. As I stare into the forest, I see something, so I bark. Time for me to investigate further. But as I wander, I'm curious about what my human's doing. But I will sit here and guard. It is my job because he takes me in and he cares for me. This is my duty to him.
Good luck.
I am happy, dog.
That just made me very happy. Like at first I thought you were like trying to create some like weird fan fiction.
As he wandered off, I know my duty is to guard the homestead until his faithful return.
God home.
As I see him
dog.
go to the next field, I know my job is
Guarding.
guarding. Yeah.
He's a good boy.
You know what happens in a dark forest, right?
Well, we are near the wizard.
What's that clapping noise I constantly hear?
Wizard, no! Look at this. We're starting to hit the berries. Oh, yes. Berries! Oh, wait, that's right. There was a in the lower right, and I'll take this.
Just horseradish.
We're just stocking up. So, yeah, these berries will be very helpful when it comes, especially in the beginning of the game, you know, like just energy and everything. And then spring onions will randomly show up over here. So, there's just so much running around to do. Berries.
I don't believe in berries.
Oh, wait. This is Robin's. Yeah, that's right. Robin was saying she lost her axe.
We could give it to her tomorrow.
Yeah.
We just kick down her door tonight, throw it at her.
Here's your axe!
Here's Johnny!
Here's Francis!
I huff and I puff. And I'll blow the door down.
This is what happens when the little town of Stardew Valley has no sheriff.
All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. It's a Shiny reference.
Yes. I actually have seen The Shining.
Oh, you have?
Yes, I have.
Wow.
I know I am not a horror movie kind of gal, but that is a movie I felt like there was like one Halloween where I was like watching a bunch of like movies like Nightmare Before Christmas and the other ones or whatever, and I was like, you know, I'm not a fan of horror movies, but I feel like I have to watch The Shining. Like, that's just one you have to. And I really enjoyed it.
I'm not going to hurt you.
Like, it was a really good movie.
Your fucking brains in. Jack Nicholson does a great job in the movie.
It's a really good movie. Yeah. I haven't watched it in a while.
Yeah, what's it? Is there only like really like there's like only 4 or 5 actors in it?
Yeah, no, there's not really a lot of actors in it now.
Because it's like the 2 people at the office in the beginning. I mean, there's actually a lot of actors in it, but they're just here.
Ones,
yeah,
though.
just for the most part, just The whole movie is just held together by 3 people, and one of them is a child. No, but
Unless
Stanley...
you count the twin girls.
Yeah, Stanley Kubrick was a maniac, though. Like Sherry Duvall, I think her name is. She plays she plays the mother. She was under so much stress due to Stanley just doing take after take after take. She was actually, her hair was falling out throughout the movie.
Really?
Yeah, no, because Stanley Kubrick, he wants you to deliver a perfect performance.
Yeah.
Some people can do that in like 7, 8 takes. I think even like 30.
I'd be so scared. This is why I'm not.
No, like for like, I think Lee Ermey, who was in Full Metal Jacket, another Stanley Kubrick movie.
Mm-hmm.
He usually did less than 30 takes, maybe 10, because Stanley Kubrick wants you to be in character, wants you be the character and know the character so well that it's second nature.
Yeah.
So he keeps doing takes after takes. I've heard that some takes have gone up to 150.
Seriously?
Yeah, 150 takes.
Sorry, I'm like trying to remember. Oh, there we go.
Because very much for him, it was like, you should already know this kind of stuff. I mean, like, it wasn't like that mean, but he was just like, another take.
Yeah.
Another take. Another take.
Ooh! It's gonna rain tomorrow in the game.
And he was just like, another take, another take, another take.
Wait.
We gotta water the crops.
Yes, gonna water the crops. I want to quickly search up, because it's going to rain tomorrow. One of my goals is to try to upgrade a tool. And I think, what tool do we want to upgrade first?
Upgrade the dog.
You can't upgrade perfection.
It's
So
up to
either the watering can, the axe, pickaxe, or the hoe.
It's up to you.
Or the slicer. I don't think the slicer can be updated. I kind of want to say the axe. Let me see if I have enough stuff to upgrade it. Hold on. Upgrade tools. I know, so riveting, people. Person.
But the funny thing is with Stanley, there's a lot of actors kind of afterwards like, I'm never gonna work with you again just because we did so many fucking takes. I was like, Stanley said, I think it was to the guy that was in Full Metal Jacket. I forgot the guy's name, but he was the guy who did. Is that you? It's me, John Wayne, Private Joker. He was like, I'm glad we're done. And he's like, you know what? You're going to miss me. Might not be your next movie, but there's going to be a movie that you're doing. You're going to give a take, and you're going to be like, can we do one more? And they're going to be like, nope, you're good. But you're going to know. Wasn't good enough. And he's like, no. Yeah, no, that happened to him later on. He's like, need one more take.
Just one more. Okay. Don't worry. This is a good investment. I keep doing it. Okay. I need to hold. Okay. So, we need 5 bronze bars for upgrading the axe. So we're gonna have that go on as I water these. And those worms are dead.
Yeah, because one of my favorite movies is 2001: Space Odyssey.
I haven't, or I don't.
Did
we?
No, because it's.
I was gonna say, is that the one where the guy's like trapped on Mars?
No, that's Martian.
Okay,
which is also
then I
a really
did not.
good movie.
I don't think I've seen.
By Ridley Scott, but 2001: Space Odyssey. The first 20 minutes and the last 20 minutes, it's not going to make sense if there's no talking. The last 20 minutes or the first 20 minutes, it's not going to make sense. It's a very good movie. I think it was made back in 1968, 67. Before, because it was made before we had satellite photos of Earth. Mm-hmm. So it was made during that kind of time when we were getting it. So they were they were changing how Earth looked in the movie. Well, there's like beautiful special effects. Like I think because I know I showed you the color wall scene.
Color wall scene.
Yeah, when he's like going through the wormhole. There's I guess I forget what they call it. It's like light walls or walls of light. Because what they did was they did a slow motion camera on a dolly that moved left to right really quickly. It was actually just really fascinating. Like just the special effects that we did for that was all. Because what I loved about him too, what he did for special effects, was he will hire younger people because they don't know what's possible, what's not possible. Because that was the issue with some of the older guys. They'd be like, "Oh, we can't do that." But he found with younger people, they'd be like, "Oh, well, they'll just give it a shot." So he always hired inexperienced. I mean, he still hired experienced ones, but like inexperienced people, so like they don't know what they can do and what they can't do. So he's like one of my favorite directors because all of his movies are just great.
Yeah.
But I just feel bad for all the actors because like I think even the later ones, like the last movie, Eyes Wide Shut, his all of movies are kind of weird. Like I mean, look at The Shining, it kind of has that Stanley Kubrick thing.
Yeah.
But I think Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman signed a contract that they would stay on set for as long as the movie's being made. Because most movies are made in 6 months, maybe even quicker than that. Maybe 2 months kind of thing. But for Eyes Wide Shut, that movie took 1.5 years to be just filmed. And it was shot all in England.
Yeah.
Because I think one of the guys was telling Tom Cruise, he's like, "Oh, I'm doing a movie with Stanley Kubrick." And the guy said to him, "Rent a house." Because usually they they rent apartments or that kind of stuff. Like,
yeah.
But the guy's like, "Rent a house." Because he was right. It was 1.5 years.
Trust me. Just trust me.
Yeah. Sorry.
Don't worry. That's okay. I was letting you finish your thought. Hey, you found my axe. What a relief. I almost chopped off my toe with the other one, I was using. As for the other toes, though, we don't talk about those. Anyway, thank you.
Robin, you got problems, dog.
But hey, there we go. We returned her axe, and now we can continue getting berries.
Yeah, because I think Stanley Kubrick and Ridley Scott are kind of my favorite directors. Definitely Ridley Scott's earlier stuff. I haven't watched his later stuff.
I know I'm not adding too much to the conversation. You know how I am with names
Ridley Scott
and actors or directors and all. I'm bad with names.
He did the first Alien movie. I mean, he also did Prometheus, but he did the movie Gladiator, which is one of my favorite ones. Not historically accurate. Or story. I mean, event-wise, it's not really historically accurate.
Yeah.
But how colorful Rome is, it does a good job at depicting that. And again, that's another good one that has a lot of practical effects. And they did one cool thing too for that one. It's because the battle scene against it's the Germanic tribes. They lowered down the frame rate to 20, so it made it seem choppy.
Yeah.
As because your battle is just not a good time, so it makes it more chaotic because it's just choppy, which is
But wait, no, I'm gonna be good because I just need one more. Okay, wow, look at that. Good progress. Wait, I missed one plant of watering.
Because his last movie Stanley Kubrick was going to work on was the AI artificial intelligence movie, which was finished by who's the guy? He did Schindler's List, Jaws.
I'm sorry, I just
Spielberg, Steven Spielberg. There we go.
I just realized I can't get my axe upgrade because I bought potatoes.
It is what it is. I mean, we got the copper though, so.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. But.
Baby steps.
But because Steven Spielberg did the movie AI, it made it more happier, more not happier, more optimistic.
Yeah.
because Stanley Kubrick would have done it more realistic, gritty. It's like, so like the junkyard, instead of, just people being there kind of helping. It's been a while for me. But it was supposed to be like these robots were generally falling apart and they were scavenging off of other living robots that were still alive but crumbling. So it was going to be more of a depressing one.
Huh.
Yeah, because he was a fascinating just kind of person. He did a good job, but he hated flying. So it's funny, like for certain scenes in movies that require flying, he would have the cameraman go up there and he would have a grid of be like, okay, I want you to move the camera to over here a little bit more. Because he wouldn't get on planes. And he lived in London.
And he had to go on planes to...
No, I think he just used a cruise. Like, he just went... Like, he took a ship across the ocean.
Oh,
like, he hated flying.
Hey, man, Oh, hi, Leah. This morning I accidentally stepped on a bug.
You fucking murderer. You killed it.
That's all she said.
You murdered.
How dare you?
Yeah, there's been a few good directors, like James Cameron. And he did Aliens, Terminators, Avatar.
Wait, only a master of 5 ways may enter.
The best you're going to get out of me is 1.
I was going to say, I don't think I ever remember seeing that before.
Oh, yeah, James Cameron also did the movie The Abyss, which is a underwater movie because James Cameron loves the underwater. He's been down to the Titanic more than a lot of people. But The Abyss is basically, I think if I recall, the underwater station was like near the Marianas Trench. And I mean, because basically the Marianas Trench has aliens down there, and they kind of start fucking with the underwater station a little bit.
Yeah.
So, but it has a really cool special effect of water. Like this thing of water comes out of the night pond.
What? Wait, I'm sorry.
You got money. You found the end of the rainbow.
My inventory is full. I can't. I have never seen that before. Oh gosh.
You could just drop on the horseradish.
No.
Drop a horse.
I don't want to risk it. And to probably need to empty my pockets a little bit.
I mean, it might disappear if you come back here.
No, it usually doesn't.
Okay.
Usually it stays there. Even if you like save and quit the game, I believe it still stays.
Okay.
Because there are times when I like go through the field, like in my other games, and I come across a bunch of sticks and realize, oh, I chopped a tree down and I had full pockets and I never collected the sticks back up.
I just feel like for movies nowadays, there's not that many good directors.
Yeah, no.
Or,
honestly...
I mean, there's a lot of good directors, but they're just... Everything's just become so much the same.
Yeah, and two, I mean, for me, like, I really only... Like, the most I ever got really on top of, like, watching movies as they were coming out was Marvel.
But they all kind of just blend together.
Yeah, but then, after, the grand finale of the...
Endgame
and everything. And then COVID happened, where then shutdowns and everything, I just never got back to it.
Yeah, because I mean,
just like a little bit here and there and whatnot, but like...
Because I mean, there's a few unique directors like Paul Anderson, the guy who did like the Grand Budapest Hotel, which that's a good movie.
I took the long route, maybe.
But like Tim Burton's a unique director. Because I feel like back in the day there was a lot of unique directors just being like... Put it on. We'll keep it.
Woohoo! Will this make us more lucky? Wait, is that like a thing? Hold on. Was that a big head for a leprechaun? No? Okay. I still love it.
Yeah, I just don't feel like... I mean, because I think the execs have gotten too much control lately because they're not allowing creative people to be creative. Which is unfortunate. Because I know that's what kind of.
Haven't there also been like some movies where like they had pretty much were told that you have to cut out a huge chunk of the movie out, and then the movie ends up being horrible because
because that's what happened to Event Horizon. Event Horizon, basically, different Paul Anderson. I think it's like Paul W.S. Anderson. But the guy who does the Resident Evil movies, and he directed the first Mortal Kombat movies from the 90s. After the first Mortal Kombat movies was a success, he's like, I want to make a rated R horror movie. The execs were like, cool, here's $50 million. We want you to make a rated R horror movie. And Event Horizon is basically, the best way to describe it, it's Hellraiser in space or Dead Space in space. But the problem was, because it's Hellraiser, it's very, for Hellraiser, it's very torture kind of stuff. And they're like, sorry, this is too R-rated, so we need to cut out 30 minutes out of this movie, which makes this 2-hour movie into a 90-minute long movie. And because of that, you're kind of 30 minutes, no matter what you do, you're going to lose some, story bits. Because of that, when people watch it, the movie didn't make sense.
Naturally.
And so the movie just bombed. Then the other fucked up thing about it is all that footage that was cut, they didn't save it and preserve it, so they couldn't even do a director's cut for it. I mean, it's a good movie and it's a really funny movie. It's not funny, but there's one scene because basically Event Horizon goes in space because they're trying to get to opposite target without using generation ship. So the ship disappears for 7 odd years or 14. I forgot how long. Comes back and there's just a audio log that was on the ship in Latin. They're like, wow, this is weird. Let's see what's going on. They get there, the ship's kind of grotesque a little bit. And so after a while, they actually got the audio log was actually a video log. So they actually watch a video and they see people with their eyes gouged out. And Lawrence Fishburne, who plays the captain, after watching the video, was like, we're leaving the ship. Which is the most realist thing ever watching that. He's like, we're leaving. But it turns out the ship went to a dimension that was like hell. It was very ambiguous, kind of where it went. But it pretty much went to hell. And so when the ship came back, something controlling the ship itself.
Yeah.
Which was a cool gimmick, but because it got 30 minutes out of the movie, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. That's the thing that stings about that. I want to say, too, I think I remember something, where they cut a huge chunk where it kind of, ruined the thing, was with Suicide Squad by DC.
Oh, yeah.
When, because I think I remember how, the guy who played Joker,
yeah, because they cut out, I think,
he was, you could see footage, when they talked about the movie before it came out, he's like, oh, yeah, it's going to be amazing, whatnot, we totally rewrote Joker, or, we put a new perspective and whatnot on him, it's so cool. And then after the movie came out, he's like, it's out.
Yeah, because they cut out a whole bunch of I've heard stuff where they cut out a whole hour of his stuff.
Which is, I mean, okay, when you think of Suicide Squad, okay, I get, you gotta cut it down, but then maybe not have it where you're gonna debut a new Joker in that movie. But then again, they were debuting technically a new Harley Quinn. I mean,
it's good.
They didn't.
Because they haven't kind of to another movie. It's called The Thing, which is a prequel to the Thing movie from the 1980s. And I guess I want to say the producers, not the execs, but the producers for the movie were the first Thing, not the very very first one from the 50s. The Thing. It's a very practical heavy movie. Well, everything's practical effects and it's incredible looking. And so they're shooting everything practically, and you get to see the behind-the-scene footage for it, which looks incredible. but because they were seeing the rough draft, the dailies, I think they're called, the execs were like, this looks like shit. Yeah. So basically CG'd over everything. Because the original producers want to use CG to enhance, like more technicals. Mm-hmm. But that's it. But the execs were like, no, this looks like crap. He's like, well, the movie's not done. So they forced them to CG over everything, which caused the whole movie get just... Everyone's pissed because they're like, the original thing has practical effects. What are you guys doing? But it's by that time.
Well, then let's at least finish today. I'm just going to see what can I...
It's going to rain tomorrow.
Yes, it is. So the next episode will definitely be going to the mines.
We're going to go to the moon.
We're already... Are we? I mean, we're at Send It to the Moon Farm.
We're going to make some bank.
Yes. Over here, like, okay, we want to, like... I still want to kind of save a good chunk of these guys. We're going to make some money. Not bank, but money. Got a little fishing done there in the end. But we will go ahead, finish it up. I know you're tired. It's getting late, la-di-da, but I want to be ready to run straight to the mine. Oh. Would also help if I had pocket space, though. That would help. So we're going to do that. And then the sword is at the mine already. So I need to shove... I'll eventually get this all organized, you know.
Allegedly.
Do that. And then we can grab... Where did I shove the berries? Nope. Get back in there. So look at that. We got 87 berries.
I think we're good.
Now we're good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look at that.
Now go to bed.
Yes, and then we go to bed, and then we're going to go to the mines the next day. Go, puppy. 99 CB time.
You guys know what I do? Spread joy. Bring world peace,
Spread
baby.
Joy in chaos and mayhem. Bye-bye.